Jefferson Multimedia. Hey. We're working on The Things That Made Me, my cheesy script about my late night monster movie host, Sammy Terry. We're going to take my animation and we're going to cut it into pieces, and we'll be using something called B-roll. B-roll is just when you put video of the thing you're talking about over you talking about it. So it's show and tell. The telling will be my weird little alien dude, and the showing will be the video clips that go with it. Let's look at the first part and see what we have to create. If you were a child of the 1970s and you grew up in central Indiana, you knew this man.
Good evening. Welcome to 2 maddening hours of horror and fright. I am Sammy Terry.
His name was Sammy Terry, late-night horror movie host of WTTV4, the independent TV station out of Indianapolis that made all the network channels look lame in comparison. During the day, you could watch Cowboy Bob or Janie and check out your favorite cartoons. But if you stayed up late on Friday, you could watch the cheesiest of monster movies with the cheesiest horror host of all. So let's just check that part by itself. What are all the things that are happening? Remember to move back and forth. Your slider at the bottom is how it works. If you move that slider to the right, you can see your entire video in one length of the timeline. But when you want to zoom in and cut stuff up, you want lots of thumbnails. You want lots of tiny little pictures that show you who's on screen. So if I go back to the beginning, I start with the short clip of my little animated monster. You'll see I transition right here. Remember, your transitions window is up in the top right. Which one do I have? It's a white flash. And how long is it? If I click on it, it will tell me it's 0.29 seconds long. If you use a short little, like 0.3 second white flash, it will look like a flash bulb from a camera. And in my case, I added a lightning sound effect, so as soon as it flashes white, you hear the thunder crash, like one of the biggest cliches in all of monster movies. So we have the white flash, we go to the video of Sammy Terry while we hear the sound effect. Because it's a cheesy monster movie, I'm going to steal some cheese. Don't forget, our timeline is down here. You will always want to make your audio waveforms as big as possible. So make sure you go to the expand audio button and click it. And then you can see every little bump in this is the and all of that stuff. And then at the end of that clip, we have a different transition than I've ever used before. Remember, if you click on something in my transitions menu, since I have already added it, it shows me it's a push down, which means the video just comes down from the top. So let's do just that part. Head to Schoology. You're looking for a post called Sammy Vid Part 1. There are 4 parts to the first section. One is called Click Here for Finley. Finley is just the monster with the 3 eyes on him. If you click it, the video comes up. I want you to download it. Remember, the download button is here. Once you click it, it will go to your downloads menu. So you have a thing called Finley. Isn't that cool? The Sammy Terry intro, if you click that, this is the video where we see him coming out of his coffin and stuff. download. It goes where? To your downloads menu. So now we have Finley, the monster, who's going to be talking throughout the whole thing. Then we have the intro clip with Sammy Terry talking. I want you to get the picture of Cowboy Bob and the picture of Janie. I think this will work well for our first section. And I want to grade this in pieces to make sure we do a better job at each section. And it also helps us check in more, make sure we know what we're doing. So click here for Cowboy Bob. Yeah, that's fine. And guess what? The picture comes up. Click up to your downloads, cowboybob.png. And then we go back, Janie. Then you have the beautiful picture of her with all the Boy Scouts. This kid's mad about something, but these two guys in the corner are like, hey.
Hey. Hey. Hey. Hey. Hey. Hey. Hey. Hey.
I got my chips. Anyway, click on your download button. You've got it all. Finley, Sammy and Show, Cowboy Bob, and Janie. Now, let's talk about where to put all this stuff. Look at the bottom of your screen. The yellow folder is the File Explorer. This is where you find stuff. So if you click it, you've got all kinds of stuff, right? I want you to go to this PC. Your screen is going to look different than mine, but notice I have a C drive right here. You might have a C drive and an E drive. You might have a C drive, a D drive, and an E drive. I want you to look at whichever drive is the biggest, which has the highest number, and how much memory space is there. I want you to right click, which means middle finger on the right mouse button, and then new folder, call it video. And now you see in my C drive, the video folder is one of my choices. I'm going to right click, which means middle finger on the right hand mouse button, and I'm going to pin this to quick access. It'll come up as an option that I see all the time. So if I go to my downloads, the 4 files I've just downloaded are right here, and my video folder is right here. So on the same screen, I can just click and drag across all of them, all 4 files, so they're all selected, drag them to that video folder, and let go. Then when I go to that video folder in my C drive, they are all right here. So next time we'll go over how to put things together, because for today, I think downloading is enough. See you soon.